What erupts when the most volatile and unhinged spirit in professional wrestling makes his shocking, unannounced return to the global stage of WWE? The air on Monday Night Raw has been thick with a very specific kind of order, a calculated, domineering reign engineered by the mastermind, Paul Heyman. Under his command, a new, destructive force has been unleashed, Braun Breaker. A young powerhouse of pure, unrefined aggression, Breaker has been a wrecking ball through the roster, a testament to Heyman's vision of polished, guided brutality. He stands in the ring week after week, roaring over the broken bodies of his opponents, a young lion convinced of his own invincibility. But what happens when that carefully constructed order is shattered by the one force that recognizes no master and obeys no rules? The answer arrived not with a whisper, but with a sonic boom. As Breaker celebrated another dominant victory, the very atmosphere in the arena shifted. The lights flickered, a gritty guitar riff tore through the speakers, and a wave of realization, and pure pandemonium, washed over the crowd. They knew that sound. It was the sound of chaos incarnate. It was the sound of Jon Moxley. This was not a nostalgic comeback, it was an invasion. Moxley stepped onto the stage with the wild, unwavering intensity of a man who answers only to the call of conflict itself. His walk to the ring was a study in purpose, a slow, deliberate march that made it clear he had identified his target the moment he passed through the curtain. He didn't come to issue a polite challenge, he came to issue a verdict. The confrontation that followed was electric. Seizing a microphone, Moxley didn't just speak to Breaker, he dismantled his entire persona with a few, razor-sharp sentences. "You think you're tough because Heyman holds your leash," he snarled, his voice dripping with contempt. "You think beating up enhancement talent makes you a monster. I don't see a monster. I see a loud, untested puppy, and someone needs to teach you what real danger looks like." In that moment, the entire foundation of Monday Night Raw cracked. This is more than a simple feud, it is a profound collision of ideologies. On one side stands Braun Breaker, the embodiment of raw, explosive potential, a physical specimen of unimaginable power, honed and directed by one of the greatest strategic minds in the history of the business. He is confidence and force, but he is untested by the true, soul-scarring wars that forge a legacy. And standing across from him is Jon Moxley, the battle-hardened veteran who has not just been in wars, but has courted them in every corner of the world. He is not polished, he is primal. His legacy is not built on guided dominance, but on fearlessness, grit, and a willingness to descend into a level of violence that others fear to tread. He is the immovable object of pure chaos meeting an unstoppable force of raw power. The beauty of this rivalry lies in the unanswered question, what happens when unshakable confidence meets unbreakable experience? When the flawless, athletic powerhouse is forced to contend with a man for whom pain is not a deterrent, but a prerequisite. This is a story that promises not just spectacular physical confrontations, but a deep, psychological battle. It's the seasoned madman, who has stared into the abyss so often he now calls it home, against the young titan who has yet to learn what true darkness looks like. The storm has officially made landfall on Monday Night Raw, and it has kicked the door off its hinges. The landscape of the show has been irrevocably altered. If you are not already subscribed, now is the time. Hit that button, turn on notifications, and prepare for a chapter in wrestling storytelling that promises to be as unpredictable as it is violent. Who will prevail when the anarchic veteran finally tests the mettle of the future's most dangerous weapon? The entire WWE universe is about to find out, and the fallout will be nothing short of unforgettable.